Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. NBA comes in for Harris. Shake Milton is checked in for Danny Green. And Maxey subbed in for Drew.
It's not going to get easy on that. Don't need to double team. You can't leave them all alone.
For three.
These three will get it out there. Really been the time on this run.
Here's Dick. He's coming up with 19-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Here is Hachimura. Shot clock at 5. Right face to the arc. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Straight points to three-pointers in the league.
Hachimura in the corner. And here's the try. He gets to the drop, and now he's shooting by Brinkcliffe. Here's Banks.
He's hitting from a range of consistent bases. It makes everything easier offensively.
Here's Dinwiddie. 23 points for him last game. Here's Banks. Tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And here's the scoreboard down for Philadelphia.
Three-pointer has been a major problem in the early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the rim. And also another aspect of the game that's been so far is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Swallow for Washington. We've got Oscar. Now as we're talking about the end of the game. That's continuous strong up to let's check in with him over to the repair.
Last game against Grizzlies had a 26 points. He got their usual way. And an impressive barrage of three-pointers. It was really spectacular watching him take over a game like that. Once again, he is in the lead.
He was not going to let them move that game. We'll see if he comes Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
Now here is Hachimura, defended by Milton. Hachimura with it. Nothing out of the scoreboard for him. Outside for Caldwell. Top target for three-point range.
They've shown some strength today. They're working on the boards. It's been impressive. Unbelievable.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock again. Caldwell with a screen for Dinwiddie. Will it go? It's tipped in by Drummond. well pulled with a wide open look. The Wizards with another miss. So it's Philadelphia.
First half, absolutely dynamite on offense. And if they can't slow down, you know what you do. Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game.
Our second half of basketball, presented by Gatorade. Teams all filled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the 76ers. Out of the block, it's Harrison and Embiid. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. And it's Banks and Walker. All right, Green, you're a lefty. Another call tonight. We are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
This is the weird. James Harden, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties here at Florida. No doubt. He'll make us proud. That moment is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Banks gets to Harris. It's Curry outside. It is good assist from Harris. First pass is good tonight.
Gotta make more work. Curry's ready to shoot. Consistently from the triple. More of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The pass to Dinwiddie. It's Hachimura in the corner. Shoots the three. And again, Washington with the triple.
How about shooting from long range, just going at each other? So it's a matter of pride, and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, I did that in game 1. Looked like Joel, again, is the facilitator. Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in.
Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. Back to Dinwiddie. Drives to the hoop. Rebound by the 76ers.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The shot's good from Banks.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Avdia kicks to Harrell. Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
Banks, no good. For Washington, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-hand shots to fall. 80% since the break.
Just a kinetic force inside. Kevin, you know Montrezl Harrell is high-flying, high-scoring. But he does it with high efficiency.
A three-pointer off the mark. Washington has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Curry brings the double. Avdia kicks to Harrell. The wide open look here for Holiday. And the 3 off target. And Harrell, one of the better scorers in the league on a per-minute basis.
Yeah, Kevin, he gets it done inside. He may not be a playmaker, but he is a play terminator.
They kick it out to Green. It's the three-point bomb.
The defense a step slow, but you can see the result.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they've got to show some more aggression.
And a wide-open look for Hachimura. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Hachimura's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Wizards. Harris a screen on Dinwiddie. Banks passes to Harris. Lays it up and banks it in. Harris has got 8 points.
Oh, and the agility that Harris possesses.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Wizards, Davis Bertans.
Clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
So on the floor for Washington, they've got Daniel Gafford. Harrell is out there with Avdia. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Neto in at the 1. For Washington, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Harrell, and Harris puts it in.
Merciless talk by Harrell. I mean, letting the defense know he owns the basket.
Down low, and Embiid throws it down.
The reach of Embiid, just fantastic. Just throw it up there. I mean, he's committed to finishing the alley-oop.
Here's Neto. He's covered by Banks. Here's Bertans for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Banks has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Embiid the screen. To the paint. And the dunk by Embiid.
You can't afford to give Embiid any separation, especially in the pick and roll area where he is very dangerous.
Pass to Neto. From deep. The rebound by Niang. For Philadelphia, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equal to 2 wins.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for prime time.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Bertans against Banks. Driving inside. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And the call will be against primetime.
That's his 4th personal foul. At the line for the Wizards, Raul Neto. That's the final buzzer with your 6th.
Whoa. Whoa. And it's the Mavericks to start out. And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during a season?
BA, everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
Porzingis sets a screen for three. Hardaway. Joel Embiid with the board. Here's primetime. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Good D by Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. The floater, and it's blocked by Embiid. They recover it. Pass to Hardaway. From deep, here's Doncic, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Launches it, gets the three to fall.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
76ers foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the first. On the wing, Green. Embiid covers. And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Green for three. It's hauled in by the Sixers. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, BA. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time. Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Here's primetime. Another three for Philadelphia.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Powell. Here's Doncic. Porzingis for three. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
You've got to be aware of Porzingis in these situations. I mean, you know he's coming for the three-point revenge there.
And he gets it to go.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
The Mavericks trailing.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
And Dallas calls.
Team foul. Timeout charge to Dallas. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, rookies from London Park, come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. Going on to the floor. Timeout called for Philadelphia. Give them a hand, fans. Your Mavericks dance team.
Philadelphia's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. The combo up front is Porzingis and Kleber. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Brunson. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Pass to Green. 4-3. Offensive board. It's blocked. And he gets it back. Clock at 6. Oh, stolen by Harris. To the left side wing. Here's primetime. 17 points in the game. The 3. Porzingis grabs the board. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting it at 61%, a terrific average.
Thanks, guys. Well, prime time and their last time out against the Wizards was outstanding. He added 43 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Also, they've been active defensively, applying pressure and coming away with some steals.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Green's checked in for the Sixers. Curry comes out.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. That's by Curry. Here's Primetime. Rebounded by Green. Probably not the shot they had in mind. Can't hold him. He's had a clean look. Big double with Harris. Hardaway on the wing. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Hardaway with it. Green picks him up. Back to Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. He takes it as the shot clock ticks down. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, pass his way out of the double team and into an easy basket. I say testing the limits of his range there. You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot from anywhere. He could have gotten a better one.
Good execution to getting some short-range looks here.
He says he needs to improve
This game in a lot of areas, but
if you ask me,
Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find. Here's Primetime. He's got 19. Sure, 3-point range. 22 points for him.
and the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Doncic. And Doncic with the hand.
Real.
Checked in for Kleber. Dennis Smith comes in for Green. Burke is subbed in for Doncic. We talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Here's Burke. And the block. That's Dallas will. Sixers leading, and the 76ers looking at who they've got. The dynamic duo of Harris and Embiid in the 4 and 5. Curry and Green, the 2 and the 3. And it's prime time in the point guard position. Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. Porzingis misses. Curry finds his space. And he buries that one. Rivet in. Curry's got his first points of the night.
That's Curry's shot there. I mean, he's out there to catch and fire away when he's got room.
They double him with Curry. All right, Greg, you could be GM for a point rebuilding team right now. Who's going to be? Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you get the Grizzlies with Moran. You got the Pels with Zion. You get the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And now the Sixers on the break. Harris throws it down.
You know, sometimes it's that simple. Just get it up in the air and let Harris do the rest of the work.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Harris. 16 feet out. It's good. Porzingis has good time.
When he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get it. You know, to me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid
mid-range jumper to their advantage. Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments. Seems like he's got a little loose with it since halftime. Fingers maybe a little slick. No turnovers in the first half. Quite a few here in the second.
Kleba is checked in for the Mavericks. Pass to Primetime. Here's Curry for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown. It's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and not stopped.
Now here's Hardaway.
Green with a block. Excellent defender is Danny Green. He's instinctual and he's got great court awareness defensively.
Harris is screen on Kleba. Here's Primetime. And exit can pick off distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a fifth, that could be a problem.
The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. And it's Doncic missing. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on an 18-4 run.
We talked about Embiid's surge in production, but it isn't it there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
They get the rebound. Embiid. Nice work on the boards. Hang off of the basket. Embiid's got 4 this quarter. For Dallas, Finney Smith's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Burke comes in for Hardaway, and Brunson is subbed in for Doncic. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. They realize that lead is greater than me.
Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
Now here's Green. But no scoring in from him, but that's likely to change. Takes a step back. Shot from the top of the key. Good as the jump shot falls. And the 76ers lead by 19.
We live for nights like this, when it's all working in the rhythm of soul.
It was interesting. I think there was almost back then it was kind of gimmicky.
Boy, has it changed. I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
EA is checked in for the Sixers. Dallas is shooting at about 51% of the game so far on this one. On the attack, Green goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Here's Primetime. And a foul call on the way. Two from the free throw line. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. The Mavericks are going 3-7 here in this third quarter. Here's Brunson from the arc. Sends it all. Big point lay. Brunson got his 3rd basket of the night.
Some sick vocal skills displayed right there. He's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
And they recover it. Pass to Primetime. Off target from 3-point range. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. And that was good. Mavericks got 12 points in the third quarter. Philadelphia's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall. Lead here in the third quarter. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Primetime. 37 points for him. Let's go with a 3. There's the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
And the lob would have been
three slot. That's the lineup out here for the Mavericks. Trey. He's got 42. Pick for a spell there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tough on defense.
Philadelphia's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Runs into the double team. Curry tips it back in. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half. Dallas now time running out. A little over 3.5 minutes to the books now in this fourth quarter. The 76ers have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. There's the double with Doncic. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and control the game, and it won't end in a victory for the 76ers.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Fred.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
Against a non-conference opponent. They really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
Mark got a piece of it. Here's prime time. The three is up. And Curry is good for 3. The 76ers lead by 18.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
4 seconds separating the shot game clock. And the shot goes in.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love this unselfishness.
Embiid a screen on Doncic.
They're going to win.
Now, when I watch you play defense, I'm reminded of some of those 90s Knicks teams and how tough they were. How much does your toughness factor into what you're able to do on that side of the floor?
Yeah, coach is tough and he wants to instill a tough.
Contender. How hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership and have in the locker room. Certain guys have not the ability to keep everyone engaged, feel motivated, and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
Now Banks. On the 3.10 match close. Tipped away. Stolen by Banks. Takes that one up and powers it through.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam tipped it off.
Defense is an offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And now the winning coach had a chance to talk with Coach Bill Young.
Look at it. Things their long-range shooting can make all the difference. Not taking anything away from the defensive point. He'd say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach here.
They always want to get those threes going consistently. Alonzo Ball into the league in 2017. Right, there were major questions about his shooting, and he struggled for us during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. Credit to Lonzo Ball. During his fourth year in the league. And his point numbers, they've also improved greatly. Yeah, this looks like a big Asian round with all the threes they're allowed.
There's the bench to Williams. That's the ball. Feeling it out of it. Here's the first one.
You feel like he's been in the league forever.
We're pretty official about 10 moving his age. He's now in his mid to late 20s.
He's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Bulls have gone just 104 to get this game started. Here's Ball. And so in the game for the 76ers, filling the perimeter slots are Curry and Michael. For the block, it's Harris and Embiid. That's Banks in the point guard. Here's Harris. Again, Philadelphia.
Ice bucket, the polished inside game to something Harris relies on.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. unfortunate ending for the home team.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
You know what? That's unfair to the bench to expect them to pick up all of the slack. They need to stay away from slack and reaching.
Scotty for Chicago, they won that game against the Pacers. Here's Bible. Get free. Bible can't get it to go. First three by 9. Throws it, gives to Levine. Pass to Vucevic. White, right over the fire. He's got 5 points so far. Outside Banks takes the three. He's good. Now he's shooting 6 or 7.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Outside White. Behind to shoot. Funky out. The shot misses. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to lose on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
And here's Levine. Going to 3 from Banks. On to White. Chance on the 3. Drills the 3-1.
Going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He's making all the right decisions out there.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the game comes with a double team. Pass to DeRozan.
We know he can score the basketball, especially in the mid-range area.
And becoming one of his
We all know he's a tremendous athlete. He's added a lot of strength. He'll just well in the air and he can finish with the
shoots over ball. The 76ers with another miss.
Missed opportunity. It's a bankable shot for him. Just can't get it to go.
See the move he hits.
On the
I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I try, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, strokes for different folks.
FDA love that stretch. Thanks for scoring.
That high arching jumper. LaVine showing us the range.
Lets the three fly, and that will fall. The three-pointer on the line from Banks. And the 76ers lead by 12. Here's Ball.
Philadelphia foul. Seth Curry. That's his first personal foul.
More aggressive with his own offense and drawing fouls.
Kobe White, he's checked in for LaVine. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Banks against Ball, and Harris wide open. He shoots another three for Philadelphia.
Well-conceived play. The pass is right on time. Tobias catches in rhythm. Difficult set to defend.
And the
76er substitution.
there's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Banks. It's good. Banks has got 10 points here in the second half.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Here's White. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. White's got it back down to single digits for the Bulls. White against Banks. Popped up there for Embiid. And so
that's the end of the third quarter with a score. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud.
Right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Get out of your seat and run.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Green. Prime time is out there with Maxey. Then there's Embiid, and it's Korkmaz in at the 4. Outside, Jones. On the wing, LaVine. LaVine double team. Pocket 6. Here's White. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the inside, and Embiid throws it down.
And you put the ball anywhere within a 3-foot radius of the rim, and Embiid's gonna go get it. And he's also coming with bad intentions.
Inside, here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Back to Banks, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Chicago making some. Williams, he's checked in for Jones. DeRozan comes in for Green, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Kobe White. Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Curry comes in for Maxey. LaVine kicks to Williams, pass to Vucevic. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And here is Banks. They double him with Vucevic. Banks with the ball. Driving to the basket. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. And the 76ers lead by 14. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
The feed to Banks. And Ball comes to help. And Curry has it in the corner. Harris a screen on Ball. And slam dunk by Harris.
He has a great feel for making the right play. The timely roll off the screen. Tobias Harris.
Here's Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. The 76ers leading by 14. Down low. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Boy, if you
I don't even recognize you guys. Where's my team?
guys.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago. Here's Levine. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I like Zach's shot selection. When he's deep inside, he knows how to finish. He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
76ers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Steps back. Banks. And the powerful one-handed slam.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
The pass to Williams. Banks with the block. And he gets it back. Ball with a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. Ball's got 20.
Another one for Lonzo.
For the 76ers. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
1:43 left in the 4th quarter of this one. From deep. Banks, no good. Bulls trail by 11. DeRozan passes to Levine. Outside, Ball. Got a piece of it. Here's Vucevic. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And Ball comes to help. All sorts of time. And the play by Curry as he finishes it off for 2. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
Back to Levine. Levine double team. Here's Vucevic. 3-pointer. And there's Levine on the assist by Vucevic.
This demonstrates how confident Levine is. Knows he has the trust of his teammates to fire quick shots.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the 76ers.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for prime time.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotate over to help, he provided this defense needed.
Now here's Levine, defended by Thibault. It's Bradley on the wing. Outside Banks. Shoots over White. It's off. So
that's the end of the game. Thank you to everyone for coming out and supporting your team. Please get home safely.
Okay. Andrew.
So it looks like you're really into music. Is that something you're trying to get more involved in?
Look, AT, I love music, but I'm not sure I'm trying to cut an album myself, you know? I like musicians because they're trendsetters like me. You know, clothes are my real passion now.
So then are you trying to get involved in the fashion industry?
Yeah, but look, I'm not a designer, but I have an interest in clothes, and someday I feel like I could be head of a label. You know, musicians and artists, they are great people to represent your brand, so from that perspective, I'd like to do more music collabs.
Oh, looking forward to seeing what you come up with.
I appreciate it.
Well, well, well. We're getting pretty close to the All-Star break here, and what do you know? MP's name does not seem to be...
And it's the Sixers to start out. All-Star break just around the corner. Grant, you were a 7-time All-Star. How special is that first one for these guys?
That first one is incredible. You're overwhelmed by the moment. You can totally get blown away that first one, but it's definitely a moment you'll never forget.
Something to know about MP and his off-the-court interest. Grant, he's an avid follower of the fashion industry.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, more and more NBA stars are getting interested in the world of fashion. I'm curious to see how far MP will pursue this passion of his.
Here's primetime. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Launches a three, fires in the triple. He's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a 5-point game. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Three-pointer off the mark. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Shamet, to the inside. The kick out to Paul. To the paint. And Ayton with the stuff.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Prime time. Nails it from beyond the arc. Here's Shamet. He picked up 15 in their last win against the Bulls in Chicago.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Tipped. Out of bounds. Suns ball.
Suns ball. That's what I love to see, MP. Great hands.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Gay. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. There's the three. And it's Paul with the three. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Now here's Gay. 14 points for him last game against Chicago. Pass to Paul. It's Shamet on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. For 3. And that ties it up.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
On the wing, Green. Stolen by Bridges. From deep, Gay. And it's Harris with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Here's primetime. He's covered by Ayton. Here's primetime. Hits the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
Boy, major defensive lapse. leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Phoenix.
It's time for Keystone.
Go get him.
Philadelphia has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. The dynamic duo of Harris and Embiid at the 4 and the 5. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's prime time in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Out to the right wing. Saric with it. Now guarded by Harris. Ayton passes to Saric. 6 on the shot clock. Payton finds Bridges. And it's blocked by Thybulle. Harris down low. Saric on him. Pass to Primetime. Back to Thybulle. Here's Primetime. Again, the Sixers score.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Inside. And there's Ayton on the assist by Paul. Ayton's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Prime time. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Outside Paul for 3. And no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Thanks, guys. Well, Primetime in their last time out against the Bulls was tremendous. He had 39 points and was on point from deep. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Here's Primetime. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
They double-team Paul. Down low. Here's Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And the 76ers with some changes. Green's checked in for Thybulle. And it's Curry in for Maxey. And the Suns also making a change. Gay's checked in. The drive by Paul. And it's in there. Paul's got 8 points.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Here's Primetime.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
That almost looked like that kind of mistake.
Reed's checked in for the Sixers. Niang comes in for Harris. 1:58 left to play in the second quarter. Gay outside. Back to Payton. There's Kaminsky with a three. They get it back. McGee.
Oh,
That's a big man right there.
Wow. And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Kaminsky outside. McGee in the post. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender. Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Pass to primetime. Here's Reed, covered by McGee. They double him with Gay. Puts up a three. Another three for Philadelphia.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
To the middle. Here's Payton. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's primetime. Guarded by Payton. Throws it down despite a man right in his face.
That's his second personal foul.
Yeah, they really need to double team him.
And the 76ers with some changes. Korkmaz comes in for Reed, and Milton subbed in for Green. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Paul comes in for Payton. Here's Paul. Another shot. McGee's shot is off.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's primetime. Up in time. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
The score, your Sixers, 54. The Suns, 30.
Lead. Here's Shamet. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And so in the game for the Suns, DeAndre Ayton is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Chris Paul. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Shamet in a shooting guard. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace, something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Phoenix is shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Gay, the pass to Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Paul's got 10 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Screen by Embiid. Here's primetime. And it's off from three-point range. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Ayton uses his length.
Timeout for the Sixers. It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. And your Sixers dance team. Some substitution.
You're giving them fits, MP. They don't know what to do with you.
The 76ers shooting a disappointing 38%. Here's Primetime. He's guarded by Paul. The kick out. Curry. Here's Primetime. No good. A bit long that time.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Three-pointer. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Johnson. He's got 16.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Here's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now Gay. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Philadelphia out.
Your Sixers.
Good hands, MP. Good hands.
The Suns. 52.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
At the 2 and the 3, it's Curry and Thibault. Furkan Korkmaz is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's prime time in at the point guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
A sequence you might expect from Embiid, an elite rebounder, and the man knows how to finish.
Johnson passes to Paul. Embiid against Gay. Back to Johnson. Out left to the wing. Here's a 3 from Paul. And the Suns get another 3.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production. You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Tobias Harris checked in for Korkmaz. Aiden, he's checked in for the Suns. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Over to the left wing. Aiden with it. Picked up by Embiid. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Here they come with numbers in transition. Here's Primetime. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Primetime. And a miss there on the triple.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since. They
double team Paul. Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. Tipped. And now the Sixers on the break. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And the layup is good off the glass. Paul's got 21.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Here's Primetime. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Primetime. Three-pointer, no good.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. And seems really frustrated.
Gay, the pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. They double-team Paul. From deep, Gay. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Primetime. Takes a 3. And Embiid throws it down.
It's all about getting ideal positioning. Once Embiid gets it, the D is toast.
And the Suns call time here.
And your Sixers dancing. With your Sixers winning.
We've all watched you competing on the court.
You know, I wouldn't say it's a competition.
Okay. So do you ever
all time? Ooh.
think, Brent, happens to a team with its chemistry at this stage of the season? Teammates have spent clearly a lot of time together by this point.
Well, I think you try to find ways to still keep practice.
Timeout. Start it.